Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Hi, welcome to week 3 of Desktop Remedies SharePoint competition. This is the final week, and we have a lot to tell you. Victoria, this week at Desktop Remedy, your team learned about 3 key tasks: using creating dashboards, wiki links, and importing and exporting documents. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I'll start with dashboards. We learned that dashboards are important to organize information because it keeps all of our information in one spot and it makes it clear for our users when they're coming in to find something. It makes it easy accessible, and our dashboard is organized so that all documents updated and all information updated within the last 48 hours shows on our dashboard. And here's an example of our dashboard.
As you can see down the left column, we have our custom lists, which contains information that's been added or created within 48 hours. This is a custom code of linked libraries from all of the lists and site collections that we've created. We have been making a lot of changes, so we have a lot of information here right now, but within a couple days a lot of that will go away as we start making less changes and getting ready to deliver phase 3. Each of these links at the top, the announcements and communication log, issues log, are hyperlinks to take you to each of those libraries, and the links under there for like the new homepage or site changes open up a JavaScript pop-up that allows you to see real fast the item and quickly edit the item if it needs to be done. Others open up different pages because we have the links on there, and the links don't pop up in JavaScript that well, so they open up in their own window. Down the right we have our current phase task and the percent completed of that. The chart shows us at a glance what is complete and what we need to do. So you can see that for phase 3 we've completed quite a lot of our deliverables, while others are still need to be started and completed. The links, the first one there, the CSUS Sacramento SharePoint site, that one is created by Kiefer, and that is persistent. That will always stay there. Whereas the link under it, the week 2 spring 2012 YouTube link, that will go away 7 days after it was modified or created, and that helps keep that area clean while presenting the newest information. And under that we have our project plan that shows us the what we have going on right now. As soon as the project hits, each of those hits 100% complete, then that is removed from the list, so we only see what needs to be done. This, like the chart above it, are both linked directly to the project plan. And where this Gantt chart comes in handy on this page is that as we complete a project, we don't have to go into the project plan itself to make the change to percent complete. We can change it here. So if we update the surveys and complete that, we can change it right here on the front page and see it update on our chart. So there is our dashboard view. That was interesting. I like the dashboards. Can you tell us about wiki links?
Wiki links are my favorite. I get excited about wiki links because a wiki link is an article in which somebody can go in and update add to, delete if they choose to. Our wiki links are invaluable to our site because we've put everything that we've learned, that we had issues with, that we spent more than 5 minutes creating. We created a wiki link for that so that the next user can come in, understand how to do it, and do it much quicker and efficiently. Here are some of our wiki links and how they explained what we learned.
Desktop Remedies wiki site. This is our wiki for our lessons learned. We have created tutorials on some of the things that we've learned in making the site. We have a wiki for creating wikis, one for list views, which we've used a lot. We've used them in our web parts and in our list pages so that we can customize what shows up where. We have one for alerts. This is one of the first lessons learned that we created. We did this to see what our team members know. We weren't quite sure with their technical knowledge, so we created this and was very successful. We have one for workflows, one for checking things in. This one's actually an inside joke. It's easy to check things in, but easily forgotten as well. One of our team members, he would get really excited with stuff that he created. And he'd be like, guys, come on, check this out. And we'd go to the website, and his changes didn't show up. Well, he forgot to check in his the document he was working on in SharePoint Designer, and it's just been poking fun at him the whole time for this. The XSLT is a type of code that we've used on the dashboard view, our main site. And it allows us to use conditionals in our code, and we have a write-up about that, and to unhide the quick link bar in web part pages. For some reason, SharePoint decides to hide the quick link bar in on the web part pages, and this is just a tutorial on how to make it show up again. So there's our wiki site. Thank you.
Those are some great wiki links.
Aren't they?
Yes. Can you now tell us about importing and exporting?
Well, importing and exporting I can't tell you too much about because Fabio, he had to go in and discover how to do this because we had some issues with that.
I remember my computer didn't work.
Yeah, and my computer didn't work either because I tried. I was like, oh, I can do it. No, and it didn't work.
It seems so easy, but for some reason,
So,
my computer settings.
Fabio, why don't you come and explain that for us?
Sure. Okay. Well, the main thing for me was that I realized that the computer had to have the SharePoint site as part of the trusted site, and also it had to use Internet Explorer because of the whole ActiveX deal. So with those two combined, we were able to import and also export the Excel lists. So with that, back to you, Victoria.
That was a great idea, Fabio. I wish I would have thought of that.
Fabio rocks. Well, now that we've completed this project, we've decided that our experiences and our understanding of SharePoint is a 4. Now, we say this because there is more room for understanding and expanding our knowledge of SharePoint. Specifically, we went into programming and coding. Well, I didn't. My buddies here did. Coding, that's not my thing. I would just crash the site. So when we went into this, we learned how to code and program our site so that it was easier to understand and it looked better. But as in everything we do in life, there's room for improvement. You hit a block, you still improve more. So that's why we rated it as a 4. And overall, our experience with SharePoint was amazing. We've all gained invaluable skills that we can take to the workforce and the business world and expand our knowledge. Personally, I think SharePoint's cool. I didn't know about it before, and this really opened my eyes to what can be done on the computer through SharePoint. It's an easy way to share, understand what's going on in your organization. It's just an overall great thing, and I'm really glad I had this experience.
Thank you.